So we're here with Rebecca, talking about her first film. So overall, did you like it? Do you have any issues with it?
I actually had a I actually had a lot of fun filming it because it was I had my brother Luke help me with it. It was a video about different football plays and how their run, and has always been a big football fanatic. He watched highlights videos over and over again, and so he was really stoked to help me with this project. So he can't wait to see the finished product. So.
Yeah, that having somebody else with it doing it would make it a little more fun to do it.
Yeah.
When you were putting it into Premiere, did you have any issues with it?
No, even like with my first in-class assignment, I didn't really have a difficult time getting the videos into the program. So, no, it was pretty simple, pretty straightforward.
So when you were doing the video, like what type of things were you including? Like, was there specific teams that you were referencing, or?
No, he just had 5 different plays that he wanted to explain because that's what I asked him.
Oh,
because
okay.
I pretty much know. I just watch the game.
Yeah.
I just enjoy watching the game, but he knows all the different kinds of plays and the different kind of players, and so I asked him what were his top 5 favorite plays, and so he explained how they worked and how which players were involved in the play. So he had a lot of fun with that.
Is he in a football team, or?
He is in his school's football team, the Drake Middies, and he loves it. He has pretty much practice every day, and then he has games on Sundays, either away or home. I would love to go see him, but I work on Sundays. But hopefully sometime soon I'll be able to go and watch him.
Any favorite football teams?
Oh yeah, Pats. Hands down. Hands down, I'm a Pats fan. That's the only team I will watch. That is the only team that I root for, because I'm in New England. So
Gotta get that free coffee sometimes.
Out of New England if you root on any other team.
Oh yeah. Down in Boston, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, wow. And then when they win, you gotta get that free coffee too.
Yep. Gotta get that free Dunkins.
How long did you make your video?
I'm hoping that it's between 4 to 6. So I'm doing my best to try to cut it down into that time frame. But I also have a couple of clips that were I consider them bloopers. So hopefully I'll be able to include those because I think those will be really fun to watch.
Yeah. Comedy will make everything a little bit better.
Yeah, I love comedy.
What were you filming it on?
I was filming it actually at my mom's, where we lived basically. First we did where he told us what specific play he was going to explain. It was inside in the dining room, and then we would go outside in the backyard and he would show how the play is run. So it was, and there wasn't a lot of noise either, not a lot of street activity, so that was very, very helpful.
Yeah, because you don't want to be in mid-film and then a car's coming.
Yeah, it's like, oh, thanks. I have to reshoot that all over again.
Oh yeah. What did you use to film it? Like a cell phone, a camera?
I have a camera.
Oh, okay.
I used a pretty nice camera too. So, and I had a little stand to make sure that I hold it as steady as I could to get a nice clear shot.
Well, thank you for sharing. And this is Rebecca. So for the second film, what are you deciding to do?
Oh, I decided to do my documentary on age gap relationships because I am in one myself. Just to me, I feel like it's an important topic to discuss because it's not always about, oh, you're with him for money, he's your sugar daddy. No, it's not like that at all. There is pure, true love in a relationship like that, and I've never been happier in being in a relationship than I have been in the one I am now. So I just have always been really passionate about this topic, and I just really want to tell the people, and hopefully someday tell the world about it.
Yeah, because whoever you love is love. You can't do anything about that. It's you, not anybody else. It's you and them.
Exactly. Why should I've always asked people this question. Why should we limit ourselves to who we fall in love with when we already have so many laws that use our age as a limit? You know, love is genderless, love is ageless, love is timeless. So and life is so short. So why should we, you know, use our age to limit us from who we fall in love with?
Yeah, I respect that.
Respect.
So would you speak more about the relationship? Like, explain who are you with, or?
Of course. I first met my boyfriend, soon to be husband, James, back in 2012 at a mutual friend's wedding, but it was only like a brief walk by. And then a couple of years later, I saw him again at the same mutual friend's first annual 4th of July party. And we started talking about, you know, tattoos and the fact that I wanted to get a Harry Potter sleeve done. And, you know, he was really excited about that because he's a tattoo artist. And then about a year later, I actually went into his shop and asked him to do a cover-up for me because I had my ex-fiance's initials tattooed on me. So I asked him if he could cover it up with feathers that transformed into bats, because, you know, like birds of a feather, I like bats better. Batman.
There you go.
But yeah, and then after, while he was tattooing me, him and I just looked up at the same time, and the minute we locked eyes, it was like, that's it. Like, I felt so comfortable, so safe with being around this man that I knew that I had to have him in my life. And I didn't care about the age difference. I didn't care, you know, of who he was or who he was before I met him. And it was just that connection, that first connection that we had, that just told me that, you know, I need to be with him. And ever since then, we've been together. And then my girlfriend, who is my soon-to-be wife, Laureen, I met through James, and he actually had to come to the shop one time, and I was so nervous that I wasn't really in my I wasn't really sober, I would say. I wasn't, you know, drunk, but I wasn't sober either. And when the minute she walked in through the door and I saw her and she saw me, I said, "Oh my God, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life." And I knew that I had to be with her. And ever since then, we've lived together. We, you know, coexist with each other. We love one another. We share a cat who we love dearly, who she is obsessed with. We call him Boy around the house because we don't really refer to him as Lucifer. That's his name, because he's a black cat. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we just, every time she comes home from work, she goes, "Boy," and he comes running right to the door. "Mom's home." But yeah, so ever since I met them, I've been with them, and I have loved them more and more every day. And I honestly cannot picture my life without them.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You can't judge a person on what they love.
Exactly. I mean, it's just like, you know, with transgenders and bisexuals and gay and, you know, lesbians, those are just titles. You're not really, you know, there isn't, you know, your label floating above your head. It's just a word. You know, everybody loves who they want to love, and everybody should be allowed to love who they want to love, because life is so short that, you know, like you said, why should you limit yourself about your age or what gender you are, or, you know, who you choose to, you know, describe yourself as or call yourself as. So, yeah, I mean, just love who you want to love. Be open. Don't care what anybody else thinks. Society is broken. Honestly, I feel it's just, and there's no such thing as normality. That is just a thought of the mind to me. And, you know, everybody's different, everybody's weird, everybody's awesome in their own way, and you know, that's just how I see it.
All right, and thank you for your time.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this.